Hello, my name is Anna Morosco, and today I will be defining the term allegory through its literal definition and comparison to like terms, as well as how it can be applied to one's professional writing to ultimately improve it throughout their career. To begin with, we must tackle the question of what an allegory is. An allegory is a literary term and used by many writers throughout history and to this day. To put it simply, an allegory is present when there is a deeper meaning, either political, moral, or spiritual, within a written work through the usage of characters or events that symbolize something. However, tread carefully when labeling some character or event within a passage as an allegory. Just because there is symbolism in use does not make it an allegory. Symbolism is a broader literary term that is applied to any character or object within a story that has a deeper meaning. However, this does not account for the entire story. With an allegory, it typically is the entire plot being symbolized to represent some deeper meaning. For example, the tortoise and the hare, whose entire premise can be summed up by its moral meaning, which is slow and steady win in the end. There are three main types of allegories. The first is historical, which is symbolism directed towards actual events. The second is conceptual, which is symbolism alluding to abstract idea, and personification, which is symbolism specifically utilized through a character. Some primary examples of allegories include Aesop's Fables, Plato's Cave, and Animal Farm. Now that we understand what an allegory literally means, we compare it to like terms. Firstly, there is the concept of a metaphor, which is the usage of a word or phrase that denotes a specific comparison between one or more objects. This is in contrast with an allegory, which is the usage of symbolism in order to express greater meaning. A prime example of a metaphor is "the world is your oyster." Not only are metaphors similar to allegories, but also parables. Parables are specifically meant to teach the readers a moral lesson and are often shorter in length, whereas an allegory can teach a moral lesson but can also be used for spiritual or political reasons, and the lengths vary widely. An example of a parable would be Buddha's teachings. A well-placed allegory can also improve the writing skills of an author in three main ways. The first is that it makes the writing more interesting. The second provides an easier avenue for readers to understand a technical concept. And three, indirectly weigh in on a polarizing topic. To conclude, an allegory is a literary device that utilizes symbolism to represent some form of deeper meaning that differs from metaphors and parables, and ultimately can improve the writing skills of anybody who knows how to use it properly. Thank you.